Me, it's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live once more again. Also, what I need for you to do, sit back, relax, put on your headgear. All my worthless 2 cents is about to put something in your ear.
Oh, and here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live once more again. All I got to say today is welcome to the first day of the month of May. Oh, look here. If you ain't excited about nothing, you should be excited that God has allowed you to see one more day. Baby, we is in May. We have made it to the first day of May. Yes, we have. To each and every one of you, welcome. Welcome to the month of May. Don't know what April look like for you. I really can't tell you what June gonna look like, but I can tell you this: we are here. We are here, and what a blessing it is. Don't know what the situation may be, but you're here. Don't know what you may be going through, but the question is through. The thing is through. Remember, whatever it may be, you're going through. You're going through. You made it through. God has brought you through to the month of May. We are here. We are here. We are here. Oh, VR! Oh, Reginald! Look at here. Y'all see old country boys up here by himself. So, if y'all don't know, if this is your first time rolling through here, let me tell you something. When the old country boys up here by himself, I'm like one of them old country preachers. This is what I say. I won't be before you long, and I won't. All I'm gonna do is pop in and pop out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just pop up in this thing and pop out. I'm gonna do what God has told me to do, and I'm in. Miss Julie, welcome to the month of May. Oh, country boys excited. I don't even know why I'm excited, but just what I am. I am. Um, I really don't have anything other than just to, as I always do, just to inspire each and every one. Um, man, January, some folks was like, oh, February, some folks was, oh, I don't know. But look, God has blessed us. Man, we here. We are here in the month of May. My words today is just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep praying, keep pushing, keep moving forward. If you don't know anything, you should know God has allowed me to facilitate over this platform. I'll never call it mine. He's allowed me to watch over it. He's chosen me for however long, for the moment, for the second, just to watch over this, to encourage others. And I do that open, honest, and transparent. I do that by the things that I've gone through in my life, by sharing with others openly. I don't come like I ain't never been dirty. I don't come like, heck, I might not still fall in the mud. Who knows? But I come transparent so others can see. Not that they can see me, but they can see what God's grace is. And so I don't want anybody to be discouraged. I want everybody to be uplifted and happy. Some folks be like, how you always? I'm up because of God's grace. That's how I'm telling you to be completely open and transparent with you. It ain't like I don't go through. It is not like situations don't arise. It is not like everything is just lily perfect and pure and white and just shining around me. It's not that. What it is how I choose to view the things. Life in this journey is all about our perception, how you choose to view it. Do you choose to view this as a struggle, or do you choose to view this as an opportunity to gain, to learn, to grow? It's, it's how we choose to view things. It's our perception. You know, on Tuesday nights, I have a young man. I have a show on Tuesday nights with Kingdom Purpose. I have a young man, Minister CJ. Minister CJ is an 18-year-old young man. Y'all don't know, I'm almost 60 years old. I'll be 59 on my birthday. CJ, my co-host on Tuesdays, is 18 years old. I don't know if, well, it's kind of hard for me to think back to when I was 18, but I know some of the things that I faced at 18. Can y'all imagine what the world is now for an 18-year-old? But that young man is here. That young man is faithful. That young man is out ministering the word. That young man is not just talking it, he is living it on a day to day basis. Man, and some of us out here just as lost as, oh Lord Jesus. Some of us out here just as, but that young man, that's why I commend him. I commend him and I applaud him for walking this. This journey is nothing easy for anyone. And I won't sit up here and tell folks, oh, it's just gonna get it. What they used to say, oh, it get greater later. Man, sometimes it's a lot later before it get greater. Sometimes it's, oh Lord. But you know what? Perception. How we choose to view our situations, how we choose to view the obstacles. You know, I remember as I'm sitting here, this song comes to mind. I'm from the country. I told you I was from the country. There's this old country song that we used to sing, that, not we, because I can't sing, but they used to sing in church. And it says, Lord, don't move my mountain, but give me the strength to climb. And there's another verse that says, Lord, don't take away my stumbling blocks, but lead me all around. Isn't it kind of weird that where we are today, people don't want God to help them climb the mountain. They just want him to move it out the way. They are not saying, Lord, lead me around the stumbling blocks. They saying, don't even put stumbling blocks in my way. Just can you just move it out the way? But see, here's the thing, that if we say, Lord, you don't have to move my mountain, but give me the strength to climb. That means those things that we facing, don't move it, God, because I'm gonna learn some as I'm climbing this mountain. I'm gonna learn some. I'm gonna gain something. I'm gonna gain some knowledge. I'm gonna gain some wisdom. I want to gain a closer relationship with you, because Lord, don't move my mountain. Just give me the strength to climb it. To climb it. Because if you move that thing out the way, I might miss a lesson. If you move that thing out the way, the people that are watching me, they be like, oh, he ain't have to go through nothing. Lord, don't move my mountain, but give me the strength to climb. And then as I'm sitting here, I'm hearing that song in church in my head right now. It didn't just say, don't take away. It says, please, Lord, please don't take away my stumbling blocks. They all begging, don't take away the stumbling blocks, but lead me. Lead me all around. And I'm taking that as saying that if you lead me, I have to follow. I have to submit. I have to trust you. Lead me. See, some of us, don't want to be led. Some of us want to be in the driver's seat. I can only speak for myself in many of situations and many of things on this journey called life that I have been on so many times. I did the same thing. I pray, and God just, oh, God be with me. God lead me. God lead me. And God had the will And he was leading and he was leading and I was following. But then I thought I was smart enough. There's been times in my life I would actually say, okay, God, I got it from here. I can take over now. I became prideful. I didn't want to humble myself. I wanted to think that, oh, I can do it. In essence, I don't need you no more. Thank you for what you done. Thank you. But I don't need you no more. In my dumbness, not realizing that I always need him. Always. Always need him. And the thing that I can say for myself is that no matter where I've been, whether it was sleeping in a bed or sleeping in a car, whether it was having food or having nothing at all, whether it was driving or whether it was walking, whether it was having a place or having no place at all, whether it was when I was out in the streets or when I was in the church, whether when I was turning up or I was turning out, whether it was when I was clubbing or when I was thugging. The one thing that I know is the only reason that I can sit here today. The only reason that I am here right now is because he never left me nor forsaken me. He didn't when I thought I knew it all, when I thought I was just the it factor, when I was down to nothing. He never left me. I can't tell you about nobody else. I never try to tell about anybody else's journey. I allow others to speak for themselves. I just speak clearly for me, for what he has done for me. People wonder why do you why you come up on here all the time or why you dance like that or why you always because you don't know what he's done for me. You don't know what he's done for me. You don't know the mess that I have been in, that I've put myself in, that he scooped me up, wrapped his arms around, and protected me. You don't know. He shielded me from some things, but he also allowed me to get exposed to some things. I have been that person that have been in the midst of the worst of the worst of the worst, have seen it. I have, baby. When I first came to Houston, I thought that I owned a club because I was in a club Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. When I first came to the city, I was, as my mama said, I was wilder than a buck deer. I was out there. But he saved me. He allowed me to experience some things, to experience these things, to go through, so I'd understand his grace and his mercy. His grace and his mercy. Let me tell y'all, I've been so close to the edge sometimes but his grace and his mercy. Man, you have no idea how many accidents I've been in, but it's still, man, was too dumb to realize that. See, every accident, everything that I've gone through, he was preparing me to be sitting here today. You don't know anything unless you have been tested by the fire. Unless life has tested you. You can talk about it. You can get up and say what you will, what you want, this, that. But until you have been tested, until you have been tested, until you look around and you ain't got no mama. You look around and you ain't got no daddy. Till you've been tested. Till you look around and your relationships have failed. Till you look around and you ain't got no job. Till you look around and the only one that's standing with you is the one that says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. See, I wasn't as bright as most. Some people get it real quick. Oh, let me straighten up. I didn't. I didn't. I had to go through some things. I placed myself in situations that I had to endure. Tested. Tested. Testing is when you find out that the same ones that root for you will boo you as well. Tested. Out of the same mouth, the ones that say I love you say they hate you. Tested. Until you have been tested by this thing called life. Until you are in a situation where you laid up in your sick bed. Mama used to say this all the time. My mama used to say this. My mama used to say this. You never know who's going to be the one to pass you your last drink of water. Test it. See, you think that these gonna be the people that's there, and this is your clique, this is your crowd, this is your people. They gonna be with me until when? Until they test it. Don't tell me what folks gonna do until they've done it. Test it. But I know what God will do. He's gonna be there. He has never in 59 years, through the storm, through the rain, through hell and high water, through treachery, through lies, through deceit, he has never left me nor forsaken me. He's been sitting talking about, come on. Until you have no place to go. And the ones out here in the world that say, I'll always be there. Just call me if you need me. Just call me. God, just call me. I don't know. Y'all probably ain't never been there because y'all probably got silence. Just call me if you ever need anything. And you make the phone call, but the call goes unanswered. Just until you down and you're like, Lord, who do I run to? Who do I run to? Who can I call? I say it all the time. If you're looking at this, we got these wonderful phones right now. We got all these 50 million, billion, thousand, zillion contacts, and we're rolling through them. But when you're going through, how many of them people can you just say, let me dial? Test it. Test it. See where I came from, and when I came up. See, I can sit here right now, and I can remember when I was going through in this thing called life, on this journey of this journey called life, going through. I had this soldier. CJ said it last night. He called it a battle partner. Do you have a battle partner? Do you have that person that will go into battle with you? Do you have that one that will pray with you, that will pray for you? Do you have a battle partner? See, I used to go through, and this is what I used to do. I'd call my mama. 318-247-3255. That was my mama number. Right there in Simba, Louisiana. 318-247-3255. I would be feeling something, or something would be going on in my life. And I'd call my battle partner. That's my mama, my battle partner. But see, here was the thing. When I called her, whatever it was, it never even got brought up. Because I could feel the connection. I could feel the prayers. When I heard her voice, man, battle partner. Do you have a true battle partner? Do you have a true warrior that's, you got a lot of people that'll talk about it. I got you. I got you. As long as you stand. I got you. As long as you're healthy. Sometimes we tend to put these people in these positions, and we want to believe that they will be there when the chips fall. We want to believe that the words, if you need me, call me, are so true. We want to believe that our lowest point we can turn to them. We want to believe. But can we? Have you ever tested? Have you ever tested them waters? Let me tell you something. This old boy right here has tested them waters. This boy has tested them waters. There's been times that I really didn't want anything. But sometimes when people think that you want or need something, they will turn and run. But I don't get disappointed because that's when I say, Lord, don't move my mountain. You give me the strength to climb. See, when you go and you're reaching out and you think that they're gonna be there and they ain't there, or when they there, Lord Jesus, have you ever called somebody? He gave me this, and this might hit somebody. This might hit you in the gut. This might hit you in the gut. This might hit you right here. Have you ever been at your low and you call somebody because you needed some confidence from them, but before you could get it out, they done poured into you. They done poured on you everything going on. They didn't even take time to hear you before you could even open your mouth. Oh, let me tell you this, and you're going through. You like, I was calling you for comfort, but before you could open your mouth, they done opened up and poured everything. Never saying, "You okay? Hey, what's going on?" My God. Oh, my God. Battle partners. Lord, don't move my mountain. Just give me the strength to climb. Lord, please don't take away my stumbling blocks, but just lead me all around. Sometimes I've had those moments on both sides. I've had those moments where I just wanted to turn and go. But have you ever felt like, well, if I call, and I'll be a burden on them because I know can't call them because folks, they be ready to, now they don't call me, but if I call them, boy, they be ready to tell you everything that's going on with them. I'm gonna say this person. Not every time someone reaches out, or every time that they have reached out to you, or every time you come around, or every time they see you, that is always something negative. Some people, is there anything good in your life? Because some people just get, whew, do you ever feel like, whew, are you grateful for anything? Or is everything negative, or everything a complaint, or this, that? Is there anything you can just say, thank you, Lord? Can you start off something? Thank you, Lord. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just on the I'm just on the road tonight, ain't I? I tell you, I'm bouncing over here and bouncing over there. But I'm just saying this is that we have to really understand how important it is to have a battle partner, to have an accountability partner, to have someone that holds you to it, to also know that no matter where you are, no matter what you're going through, no matter what it may be, up, down, round and round, God will never leave you nor forsake you. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm not telling you this because my mama told me this, even though she did. I'm not telling you this because I heard it in church, even though I did. I'm telling you this because I have experienced it for myself. I've experienced it for myself. I have experienced it for myself. I have placed myself in positions to be uncomfortable while making others comfortable. I have experienced it for myself. I have experienced being at the lowest, living this part, again, exposing me, living behind the shame also. Behind the shame because the enemy will whisper in your ear, see, look at you, look at you. Just look at you, just a mess. Just look at you. Look at you, done lost everything. Look at you. Just look how you look. Look at you. Nobody wants you. Look at you. Living behind the shame, the enemy says, don't, you can't, ooh, you know how folks gonna talk about you. You know what they gonna say about you. I live that. I live that. You've been married, what? How many times? Ooh. Ooh, you do it. And see, let me tell you something about that. If you don't have a relationship with God, them things right there, the small voice becomes a big voice. And you start to embellish that shame and you start to become that shame. See, the enemy is in me. The enemy. Understand this, the enemy. We talked about it last night. This is an internal fight. It's in me. The enemy in me. Struggling. Flesh, spirit. Flesh, spirit. Ooh. Oh, you know, you just flesh, spirit. Flesh. Oh, just look how you look. Spirit. Take up your bed and walk. Flesh. Oh, they're going to be looking at your bed. Take up your bed and walk. Do you want to be healed? Do you want it? Don't worry about what they say. Lord, don't move my mountain. Take up your bed and walk, but give me the strength to climb. People will talk about you. People will degrade you. People will try to humiliate you. But what you have to know is what God has said about you. What you have to know is who has created you. Find you some warriors to surround yourself with. So when you're at that point, they don't just tell you where the cross is. They take you there. They take you They labor with you, they pray with you, and they lift you and they encourage you. Do not allow the enemy in me to pull you away from what God has placed in you. Each and every one has a vision. Each and every one has a purpose. Each and every one is wonderfully and marvelously made. I know this for myself. It took a long time to get there. It took some hurt, took some tears, baby, and it took some mountains that God gave me the strength to climb. And I can say this, that if he gives me the strength to climb, it ain't just exclusively for me. It is open to each and every one. I just thank him for allowing my life to be an example to others to keep on climbing. Keep on going. Keep on pushing. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't you dare quit. Well, look at here. That's my goodness, I stayed on longer than I thought I was. But find you a battle partner. Not just anyone. Someone who is truly going to pray for you, pray with you, encourage you. We all are going through this thing called life. It's real. Woo! What they be saying, life just be laughing, and it is, and it will. But we can't get so caught up in this world and the things of this world. Sometimes we get so caught up in the negativity. We get so caught up in the gossip. We get so caught up in this mess. And that's all it is. Step back, refocus, and remember how you see things, how you see things, how I see things. It's from each and every one of our own personal perspectives. Because we both can look at the same thing and see it differently. If you think I'm lying, read the Bible. You know, them boys that was around Jesus, you know, it was about 3, 4 of them, Peter, Paul, Matthew. They all saw the same thing, but each one of them saw something different. Perspective. It's all about your perspective. Everything ain't negative. Maybe your thoughts are negative, so now you're viewing it as negative. Just saying. I don't know. That's just my worthless 2 cents. But anyway, um, as I thank you each and every one. Thank you, Miss Larry. Thank you, Miss Julie. Man, I love y'all. I love y'all so very much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting. Man, Reginald. Hey, Reggie, I called you and you nasty foul. I'm gonna call you again. Thank you, Ovita. I thank each and every one for tuning in for this first show of the month of May. Oh, here we go. Man, but and this last first show of the month of May, last show of the week, boop, there it is. We done made it through another one. We made it through another one. I thank you each and every one for tuning in. I thank you each and every one for your support. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I really do. This is once again, I take no credit for this. This is not mine. This is God's platform. This is God's platform, and I open myself up and allow Him to use me. I go where He tells me to go. I say what He tells me to say. I do what He tells me to do. I'm not perfect, but my God is. I know this because He has never left me nor forsaken me, even at the worst of the worst. Even at the worst of the worst. Even when man. Mm, mm, mm. But anyway, as I say, this is the vision, the purpose that God has placed inside of you. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. There will be naysayers. There will be people that say what you can't, and people that tell you you're too this and you're too that, and you don't have enough education, and you don't quit. Don't you quit. You keep pushing. You keep going. Because the vision that He's giving you, trust me, He will provide the provision for it. But you got to go. You got to go. You got to keep moving. Keep moving. Keep going. And lastly, but not leastly, when you woke up this morning and you open your eyes and you clean out your ears and you was trying to hear, but the words did not come clear. And if you was out there today, it was nice in the city. It was hot in the city of Houston. Oh my goodness. But you was listening around and you didn't hear the words. Well, here it is. 8:49 Houston time. From my lips to your ears, from my heart to your heart. Understand this and understand it clearly. Is that I love you, each and every one of you. I love you. And I love you unconditionally. And there ain't nothing, absolutely positively nothing that you can do about it. And look at here. Old country boy tells you this. If y'all ain't never heard that old song, it says, Lord, you don't have to move my mountain. Just give me the strength to climb. And Lord, please don't take away my stumbling blocks. Just lead me all around. Just remember that. Lord, you don't have to move my mountain. Just give me the strength to climb. And please don't take away my stumbling blocks. Just lead me all around. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good one. I love y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. I'm out of here.